Rayman 3 HD. Yeah, so as the title suggests, this is about Rayman 3 HD. Sorry for being super slow. Now I gotta constantly check my stream a different way, so give me a second here. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully it'll be better now than before. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Hello. I say I'm back. Yeah, it does. I say I'm back. Alright. But anyways, my bad for not saying it's Arekkusu TM. It's just that I was pissed off about this video an hour ago. So an hour or two ago, I don't fucking know, whatever. The development for Rayman 3, as you guys saw, is a 2003 platform video game developed and published by Ubisoft and is the third major installment in the Rayman series. The game on Gamecube, Game Boy Advance, and other systems, but I'm playing the Gamecube version for this video. Now, let me know. Oh my god, I can't check if there's lag. If only I had a... Give me this. This is perfect. No, it's not perfect. That... God damn it! Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm quadrupling. I don't give a shit. Wait, no, I don't need a quadruple if I'm... I'm getting this stream done. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna get my Switch on. Because I'm gonna be in here in the stream right now. Okay, but anyways, the major installment, it's on the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and other systems like PS3, Rayman 3 HD, all that other sort of stuff, okay? So, that's where that's at. So I'm going to turn this down, all the way down, and then I'm going to turn it up when we need to hear some music and stuff like that. This is kind of a unique way of using my Switch. I didn't think of it like this. I didn't think of it like this before. And I can view live chat this way. As well. Let me change quality. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? We're trying this again. This is the last time. I have my Switch right here, so I can see everything that happens. Okay. The story One Night of Black alum Andre, who supposedly said to have grown out of pure evil, appears and transforms other red lums into hoodlums, aka red lums turn to black lums, to join them, etc., etc., onto the show, right? That's pretty much the story, and the story is Andre got stuck in Glowbox's body, yada, yada, yada. And it's up to Rayman to kind of go to all these different locations where all these doctors are at, to see if they can get Andre out of his mouth, and once it does happen, Andre's going to try and take over the world, etc. One, I love how the trailer plays. So the trailer is pretty cool. I don't know if I can show it without getting copyright, but the trailer, after you select a region that you're from, for example, when you play Rayman 3 GameCube version, they say select a region like English, Japanese, or German, whatever, right? And after you play that, you get a little trailer of Rayman 3. And I actually really like that. It gives you more of what the game's about. And also at the same time of doing that, it gets you kind of a little bit invested in the game themselves. Red, I'm doing okay, man. I'm just really pissed that the internet, alright, I think it really was the internet that was fucking with my stream. Or apparently I can't stream past 40 minutes on this device now. It always wants to cause problems around the 40-minute mark, which is why I gotta kind of go quickly until I get a better device someday, sometime. And I feel like my life's inadequate without my YouTube stuff, man. I can't function without YouTube somewhat doing it, you know, in my life. So I'm also kind of livid that my stream fucked up earlier. So number 2, the title screen music, when you get to the title screen of the game, is actually really like enticing. I actually really loved when you open the game, because usually when you look at a title screen, it happened to me too. I tried streaming once and my phone started burning. Yeah, dude, not only burning, but like my fucking tablet, since it's so old, you know, the camera quality, the camera goes blurry and stuff, since YouTube live streams rely on internet. So it's like, well, and the device, you know, if the device is not good enough, it'll go blurry and have all that other sort of shit. Like, it's fine right now because it's the first 8 minutes, but if I go past 40 minutes, it'll go blurry, it'll go I don't know why. So I'm trying to, like, speed run my live streams. Hey, this might be the first 30-minute my experience of my whole entire career. But the title screen, usually the title screen is the first thing you ever see in a video game, which is why they try to get captivating music to get the player / you enticed into it. And Rayman 3 did a good job of doing that for me. Number 3, the opening cutscene was awesome, which I showed you at the beginning. The first whole entire minute of this video, maybe 2 minutes of it, was just the opening of the game. The opening cutscene was awesome in the first mini sub stage. Guess who's back again? What's up, Lucas? How you doing? Where Murphy's flying, Murphy's breaking through the 4th wall is amazing. So basically, we're going through this little flying section bullshit, and I don't know why my stream is so delayed right now. I have never felt so delayed in my life. But anyways, what I was saying was, you're going on this little mini shit where you have to collect all the red lumps, and if you forget a lump, it's gonna like keep going in a loop until you collect all the lumps in said part of the stage, and then it gets into the real platform, which is awesome. Number 6, or not number 6, number 4. Number 4. Second Eminem reference I did. First time was your Metro experience. Yep. Number 4. This game is full-fledged voice acting. So God, my fucking hand. Okay, so if you didn't play Rayman 2 on PlayStation 1, alright, if you did, voice acting is not new to you. But the voices for them characters are new. It's just that the voice acting for Rayman isn't new to you. But if you played Rayman 1 and 2 if you played Rayman 1 off of like the PS1, obviously, since it's the best version. If you played Rayman 2 on Dreamcast, N64, I think PlayStation 2, it's like Rayman Evolution, Rayman 3, Rayman 2 on the 3DS. If you played any of those versions, they don't actually have voice acting. So PlayStation 1 version of Rayman 2 is actually very unique in that regard. But Rayman 3, for a lot of people, is where Rayman, Glowbox, Murphy, all the characters first got their first, like, actual voice acting from. So when you hear voice in this game, Rayman is going to talk in this game. Murphy is going to talk in this game. So it's like throughout the whole game, there's voice acting, and I think the voice acting is actually pretty cool. I thought the voices fit all the characters. I didn't hate, I didn't like really despise a voice like in the first inning, like when I was playing. I didn't despise any of it. My hair is so fucking bad. I need like my hat or some shit. But anyways, off with that. Let's continue. Number 5, bro, moving Rayman in a 3D space once again is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, sure, I may have talked about Rayman 2 like less than 2 months ago, but in between these games, Rayman 2 and Rayman 3, the gap between those of when I played those is fucking forever ago. So when I got into this game for the first time, moving Rayman again, actually playing a Rayman game was actually amazing, because if you guys remember, by that point, I already played the original Rayman. I played Rayman Legends, and then the Origins levels within Legends, and then also I did play Origins as well. I did play, you know, the Game Boy Advance Rayman 3 by that time, so you know what I mean? I was running out of Rayman things to play. So it's like when I got here, it's like, oh my god, I'm moving Rayman in 3D space after not being able to move him into 3D space after Rayman 2 in forever, which is why I think it is amazing that I got the chance to play Rayman in a 3D space again. I know it's all talking, but Venom, I got that adrenaline momentum. I'm not knowing when I'm ever going to slow down. I'm ready to snap up with any moment. They got me a bit of a venom or something, I don't know.
Just a better route from the
What?
Just a better route from the
Oh.
Yeah, you're all right.
Just trying to understand what the fuck that was. Number 6, getting my hands back. So Glowbox stole this man Rayman's hands in the opening. If you guys saw that part, rewind if you haven't. But getting my hands though was awesome because that means Rayman gets to punch things, and I'm gonna explain. I can do Rayman's charge fist once again, which the sound effect for that is God. Again, but I can charge it for even longer for a stronger punch. And while in air with my helicopter hair, I can charge it. I could charge and throw punches too, which is fucking sick. And no more throwing energy balls like Rayman 2 at your targets, which is awesome. And I love the charge up sound Rayman's fist makes when it's charged. The charged up sound Rayman's fist makes. It's really freaking rad. I really love it. It was a Venom song reference in the AKA third Eminem. Oh, okay. Ow! Sorry, my finger hurts. It's just that it's been annoying me all day. But I really love like the actions Rayman can do in this game. Rayman's actions in this game are amazing. I love every single. Okay, I love every single second of it. Number 8, the music in this game is fucking perfect. The reason why I'm not putting it on is because Louie's on the PlayStation, and plus I'm trying to watch my own stream at the same time, see when it fucks up, see when it doesn't. So that's why the music isn't on. But I will show. Time to time, I will show like the funk board again. I know you guys saw it already, but I gotta show it for the video's sake, you know. But anyways, the music for this game was really fucking good. I suggest you guys give it a listen. It's actually pretty good. If you liked Rayman 1's a lot, like I did, if you liked Rayman 2's OST, like I did, you're definitely gonna like Rayman 3's OST. Number 9, Glowbox getting into trouble again is so like him. So basically, you guys know Glowbox. If you've played the Rayman games, you know Glowbox. That nigga always gets himself in trouble, and it's always up to Rayman to kind of deal with him / save his ass, you know, keep him good, you know, because they're buddies, so why not? Number 10, obviously you guys know what number 10 is if you watched my stream. So you're in this disco-like environment, you have to collect all the shits, all that. Let me know if it lags or anything. But that's the funk board, and I love the shit out of the funk board. I remember Nick was telling me, and I remember I did say this already, but I remember, like, Nick was always telling me, like, dude, I can make a song like this. Why did the song loop for so long? And it's like, dude, it's just a little disco beat you can get along to. So the fuck what? It's my video game music, bro. Go listen to your fucking whatever the fuck it is. Now, I know that might sound vicious, and yeah, it was kind of vicious, because I remember that really pissed me off. But then again, everything pisses me off, so it doesn't matter. Or almost everything pisses me off, since I got that vibe. Are you fucking... Did my stream really freeze? Oh, no, it didn't. It's fine. It's just my fucking YouTube on Switch is fucking up. My apologies on that. I was about to get really angry again. But, low-key, like I said, I'm just trying to get this video done, okay? So, I love, okay, you guys are going to be seeing me look to the left a lot. Number 11, Rayman's second power-up allows Rayman to punch doors he couldn't break before, which honestly, I like it when Rayman just does shit in his base, like in Rayman Origins and Legends and stuff, like there's nothing he can't beat. You know, I kind of like it over there than like having power-ups. I do like them, but some of them are really weird. Like the punching one, I really like, but I just think the Golden Fist would have suited Rayman better. It would have been a reference to Rayman 1 and 2, for sure. You know, 12. The combat in this game is better than Rayman 2, The Great Escape, because, by the way, that's number 12. Number 11 was the punching power-up. But yeah, number 12 for me was the combat. The combat in this game is so much fluid. If you thought Rayman 2 was fluid, Rayman 3 just fucking kicks it out of the water in a really good way, and I love it each and every single time. So, number 13, Rayman's third power-up gives him a claw, allows him to cling onto rings, even though he could cling to rings before without needing a power-up for it, but whatever, still kind of cool. Like, this power-up that allows him to cling to things, I really don't like this power-up because it's literally Rayman having to use a metal chain just to cling onto purple rings that he was able to swing on and cling on in Rayman 1. I know it was a power-up even in Rayman 1, but even then, after he got it, he doesn't need a 30-second power-up shit or little power-up cans to do that. He literally got a power-up that is completely his for the rest of the game that he can use that for. And even in Rayman 2, he got that power again after his powers were lost. You know what I'm saying? After he got that ability, he was able to do it again. So it was just so weird seeing a power-up that's only a temporary one that belongs to this ability Rayman naturally has, if he has all his powers. It's just weird to me. 14, saving the Teensies is just as fun as ever, like it was in Rayman 2. Number 15, going around collecting crystals to rack up points to unlock bonus levels is a hella cool in concept. But actually doing it, I mean, it's just weird because you didn't see those crystals they had to collect in Rayman 1 and all that stuff in Rayman 2. I mean, sure, you were collecting little things, you know, in Rayman 1, but in Rayman 2, you weren't really collecting any of that type of stuff like Rayman 1 had, to be honest with you. You were just going to point A to point B, collecting the mask and stuff in Rayman 2. But in Rayman 3, you're collecting all these little things, racking up points by damaging and taking out enemies, all that other sort of stuff for bonus levels, which, if you get a really good scores, you'll get bonus levels, aka seeing more levels of the funk board. So, that's cool. Number 16, the graphics look absolutely stunning for this game. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks it looks good. It looks really good. I don't like comparing graphics because comparing graphics nowadays, like to, oh, look at this, PS5, gotta have a good super graphics, because it's like, I don't know, consoles nowadays, and I know back in the day they were doing that whole console war shit where graphics were better than this, graphics were better than that. But I just don't see graphics as super important anymore. I really don't. Like, they evolved it so much to the point it's like, okay, cool, it looks better. You know what I mean? It's like, but this is when graphics actually meant something, at least to me. Because nowadays, graphics, I don't give a fuck. Like, graphics really tired me out. You know what I mean? But when I look at Rayman 3 compared to Rayman 2, you can definitely see the graphical improvement because the technology is better. Sure, technology nowadays is always going to be better and better and better, but we're so used to graphics being super, super good that nowadays it's not even a cool feature anymore. It's just a feature that has to be there now. It's a staple, meaning it has to be there. The graphical capacity of video gaming nowadays always has to strive for good graphics. It doesn't have to be, can't be blocky anymore, you know, like Minecraft, Super Mario 64, you know what I'm saying? Rayman 2, for fuck's sake. I don't know, it's just graphics to me in this game, they're really good in this game, I'm not gonna lie, but it actually felt like an evolution, you know? It didn't just feel like HD everything nowadays, HD everything because people need HDness in their video games. And I know, I'm sounding like fucking Cranky Kong from fucking Donkey Kong Country back in the olden times saying old games are always better and shit. I don't say that shit, but I'm just saying, like, the graphics in this game are amazing. I'm not going to sit here and compare, you know, graphics to everything else, so I'm not. Number 17, Rayman's 4 power-up allows Rayman to shoot a homing missile at the buttons to turn off or on, which is cool. Basically, this power-up allows Rayman to shoot a little rocket out, and it basically breaks projectiles that Rayman can't normally reach with his fist. You know, so I think that's actually a cool power for him because it makes sense. You know, since Rayman doesn't have infinite range with his fist, he can just make his fist go further if he winds it up. He can't just go a million feet with this fist move, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like that. Bless you. But anyways, number 18. Andre's commentary is pretty funny sometimes. And other times it can be really annoying, especially when you fail at something. So when you fail at something like a jump, like in Glowbach, bless you. If Glowbach is there again, you know, Andre will commentate how you're doing, and it'll be kind of annoying for that because, to be honest, Andre's like a good character, but he also can be a little bit of an annoyance in some way. I remember Andre really annoying me in some way, shape, or form. You guys are all still in the stream, right? Okay, just no comments right now. I was just like, what the fuck? Maybe, has there been comments this whole time? No, I meant to turn them on in stream, dumbass. No, oh my. I love this stream, man. Yeah, we're here, okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, see, it's fine so far. Anyways. Yeah, but it's just really annoying. Number 19, defeating this bad guy in this weird match thing, which was super fun, even if it took me a minute to understand how to defeat him. And using his machine, more Hoodlum, against more Hoodlum was pretty cool. So there's this Hoodlum in this machine thing that was crushing me and trying to take my life. And I found a way to kind of just be better in a way. It's weird. It was kind of cool. 20. Meeting the Doctor was awesome too. He literally played some hardcore rock with Blowbox Storm, which was sick. 21. Raymond's 4th power-up allows him to fly in the air to reach faraway places. This power-up is another okay one because it actually helps Raymond get either further vertical distance, like from the ground all the way there, or even in the air. He doesn't slowly go down. He goes up, you know, until you release the helicopter button or the power-up goes away, you know what I'm saying? And then you use helicopter hair to, like, slow your descent. Because Rayman can't fly with his helicopter hair. He can only, like, you know, descend slower with his helicopter hair. So it's like, the helicopter power-up was actually pretty good. In my opinion, it was actually really, really good. In my opinion. 22, bro. Finding this weird grandma in this room with a giant pot and having to hit the pot to turn her into a frog to damage her was a really fun concept, and I think more games should do more fun concepts like this in their platformer games instead of, you know, just seeing the use, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I just remember that grandma fight where it was like a grandma chasing Rayman with a gun or something, or like a pitchfork or something. And Rayman was like, yeah, you know, trying to run away and shit. And it was kind of funny, you know. And I like how you have to hit the pot in order to damage her, like in order to turn her into a frog. Because the pot had weird magical ability to turn you into a frog or something. It's a weird battle. Rayman 3 is a weird game entirely, okay? 23, made it to the land of the living dead. And not going to lie, I love this place. I won't lie. The land of living dead in Rayman 3 is completely different from what I was used to. When I made it to the land of the living dead in Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins, I saw gravestones and all this other stuff in the background. Think of what we had in Origins. That was what I thought the land of the living dead was. And honestly, I mean, it was cool in Rayman 3, but I kind of liked it better in Rayman Origins and Legends. And the music over there in with the living dead, I mean, it was decent here. But, like, I kind of liked it better in Rayman Origins and Legends. It felt more living dead with a lot of tombstones and just the, like, foggy and eerie of dead. You know what I'm saying? That's the land of the living dead. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like is the land of the living dead. Here, I mean, it was the land of the living dead, but it was, like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I know it's the first version of the land of the living dead, and Rayman Legends and Origins have tons of times to make changes to it, but I'm just saying, I just liked it better overall, to be honest, than what we got. Which the Land of the Living Dead, I think, is the secret world in Origins, anyway. Huh. But anyways, number 24, Rayman got shrunk and I drove with his shoe, and it ended up being really funny and fun. Like, in a way, I remember this, like, sometimes Rayman would shrink. And I feel like, even if it was fun the first time, they do this a lot later on in the game. So, like, when I'm, like, experiencing this, I'm sitting there, right? And when I'm experiencing this for the first time, I thought it was really fun. It was a fun way to get away from the usual platforming stuff, you know, and stuff. But it just felt like, I don't know. I'll explain it later when it was fun for the very first time, okay? 25, Glowbox's stomach doctor sounds like a hippie. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, the next doctor we went in the Land of the Living Dead, the second doctor, he really sounded like, yo, what's up, bro? Just gonna play some beats. Glowbox, give me your stomach, bro. Give me your stomach. We're gonna play some cool-ass hippie beats, okay? Not gonna cap? No, sound like Donald Trump, but that's okay, you know? Just come on over, no fucking... Get your bitch ass over here, Glowbox! Glowbox! Oh, Raymond, we should go, bro. This guy's scary. Get the fuck up! I'm your doctor, bitch! Get over here and sit on the table. Okay. I don't know. I can't do a fucking beat, but it was kind of funny, okay? So get the fuck over here. You know. No, get the fuck in. Okay. Sorry. Anyways. Number 25, the teamsies are cool in this game. Some of them are ghosts. Like, what the fuck? I was weirded out by that. Not gonna count. 26, the desert of the Carnarvon. So, basically, at this point, like at page 8 onwards, I didn't realize the area itself was the whole level. Like, I thought we were going through mini levels of said area. Like, the level had many parts, which it does. But it's like the whole place was the whole level. Now, before, I thought we were going through multiple levels on some Mario shit. You know, Rayman 2-esque, where, you know, that area was the level. You know, it was the whole thing. I was confused. But this part, I stopped being confused. But anyways, 26, the Desert of Carnarvon. Alright, the first part, we were going inside this skull-like cave, and the ground is so hot, we had to jump on bones to not get hit, which was actually really cool. The second part, I love how the Carnarvon are very strong and are invulnerable against all attacks. You have to use your missile power-up to hit stuff to keep the Carnarvons distracted. Very good level design. And I'm not going to count, the Carnarvons are actually, like, ancient, like, being things that are, like, stupid strong for some reason. So, using this, oh god, I realize I'm tripling up, or well, I'm not tripling up, but at the same time, in a way, I kind of am. But what is it? Or like they have, it's just a weird thing. I kind of like how they're invincible. Like at first I didn't, but nowadays I'm kind of looking at it, and I kind of do like how they are invincible, you know. And you had to use stuff to distract them so they wouldn't see you because they're stupid strong. You won't beat them, like single-handedly you won't. But anyways. The third part, I'm on this big, I'm in this big temple room, and I had to figure out how to get to the top and shit, and it was so fun doing the plot. Look at the, I'm not kidding, look through the level, and you'll see what I mean, like in that said bit, you'll know what I mean. Fourth part, this area is me going up a spiral pillar, and also using the homing missile power-up to hit these drums to distract the Carnarvons long enough for me to pass them. The fifth part, it starts with Rayman running to the right side of a bunch of Carnarvons showing up on both right and left side. So I decided to jump off, which led me to a cool little part of the area where I have to get a rock to open the door, which was super fun. I'm just saying, the platforming in this game is superb. Just gonna say that right now. Reflux boss fight. So the very first boss that we really fight, other than that hoodlum with the robot machine, was Reflux. He's like a real boss in a way. Reflux boss battle. This boss battle was fun, really cool. I loved each and every one of his attacks. He had a good amount of heart. He had a good amount of HP too. Which I don't know if I'll show the boss battle. Okay, I'll show the boss battle, but we're almost getting to 40 minutes here, and 40 minutes is the rough area of the stream, so we need to do this quick. Who knows? Maybe this will give me, like, an idea to start making my Experince stream shorter or something. I don't fucking know. Look, leave me alone. Yes, Rayman 3. Yes. By the way, the third person in the stream is me, because I'm on Switch.
Silence! Raymond,
Reflux is kind of like a frog creature thing. I don't know.
No, Canary has never defeated him. Do you really believe that a limbless little runt has a chance against him? No.
Also, they have cutscenes playing, and it's kind of cool.
He'll shine in the arena when Reflux is burning his corpse.
Okay, let's get to the fight, shall we? What? Anyways. I digress. That's the boss battle, right? Hold on, I gotta check something out. Give me a second. Yo, Louis, I'm tripping bad, dude. No, like, I'm tripping, like, in general. Like, I thought I heard, like, Dad said, like, yelling, I'm sleeping, or I'm trying to sleep. No cap. So I was like, I went out to check it out, and, yo, he wasn't sleeping at all. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? No, I know he's watching a show, but I'm like... Anyways, after the Reflux boss battle, his king gave Rayman the ability to turn Hoodlums into Redlums, which replenished my health. Which is a cool ability. 27, I love the face. I love the fact they made Rayman's very first move, Scary Face from Rayman 1, have a comeback. I love the reference to Rayman 1, fucking awesome. So basically... the ability that the king gave Rayman was to scare Hoodlums so bad that they turned back into Redlums. Now, by doing this, Rayman uses Scary Face, which that was Rayman's only ability in the very first game. That was the only thing you could do other than jump and move right and left. Was that was it, no cap. And they literally did that again in this game as Rayman's main ability to scare off Hoodlums and turn them into Redlums. And I love how goofy it is too. It's just so goofy. It's so stupid. Like, it's not even like... because honestly, when I got to this point in the game, I really thought it was, oh god, Rayman's gonna get a brand new, like, fist ability to punch the hell out of the Hoodlums out of and shit. You know, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be... and then he's Scary Face, and I was like, that's actually... like, I was shocked at first, and I was like, that is fucking rad. But anyways, the sixth part of the level, just us going back, nothing special. 28, bro, the other doctors got together and did a trio song, and Andre finally had enough and finally left Glowbox's body, but is now joined forces with Reflux to destroy Rayman, and this is where pretty much the end game / I think either the second to final level of the game takes place. And yes, this episode is short as hell. I don't even know how it's only 36 minutes. You know, hey, you know what? Last episode probably would have been an hour, but, you know, this version has to exist now since my streams want to continue fucking up. And you know what? I'll try. And the reason why I tried streaming earlier in the day is because you guys like watching me earlier in the day than later in the day. But I guess the Wi-Fi is not as good at 8 o'clock as it is 10 or 11, so... I'll watch out for that. This next time, so... well, I can't say okay, stop, just talk about the game! Anyways, the longest shortcut. The first part was about collecting enough crowns to get to the next section, which was easy and fun. The second part the second part of the level. This part really sucked. I hated the invisible platforms and secret doors because I can't see myself on the platform, so I felt very off with my movement on the platforms, and it just sucked. And I couldn't find the door in the wall. I had to look up this whole part up pretty much. Pretty much what I'm telling you is this part of the level I had to look up really fucking badly because I couldn't fucking figure it out. I really couldn't. I really needed a guide to help me figure it out. The third part, honestly, sure, there wasn't invisible platforms, but there was a lot of race to the door before time runs out. And there was some, and then we got, and there was some, and there was some normal platforming too, but still, like, honestly, I didn't like the level too much, especially after the whole doors problem that we'd be having and stuff, and like the invisible platforms, and then race to the door before the timer goes out. And you guys know me, I don't like timers, I don't like time limits that much. Yes, I did get around that in like Wario Land and Wario Land 4 and shit, but still, I still don't like time limits. You know, a lot of the time, you know, it bothers me, like time going down or time going up in like Sonic games or something. You know, I just don't like it. 30, the Summit Beyond the Clouds. The first part, we were straight up on a giant ship, and I had 4 cannons to shoot with in all 4 directions. Front, left, right, and back. It was a long gauntlet of ships shooting at me, but I got through it, and I kind of enjoyed it. I remember a lot of times since I was emulating the game, my game would fucking crash. Louis remembers because a lot of my save files on the computer were always not allowing me to save every single time. So my game would sometimes crash with Rayman, and I would have to redo that first section over and over and over and over again. And then if I died due to losing health again, I would have to redo the same part over and over and over and over again. And it was really, really pissing me off, but it's still a good section. I didn't let that stuff ruin my fun with Rayman 3 and stuff. The second part, I did so much in this part. First, I was swinging around, beating tons of hoodlums using a lot of lots of my power-ups. But the worst part about this part for me was the camera. I was stuck in this area for 30 minutes because my camera kept bugging out. And this is actually a bad thing. Rayman 3 in some areas has a bad camera. Not Super Mario 64 bad, but still kind of bad. Like, we were still in that area of video game cameras still being like alright to, you know, just alright. You know, not the best, but alright. Like, more manageable than Super Mario 64 for sure. Like, better than Super Mario 64, but not by much. Anyways, the third part, having to race Globots in a snowboard race in order to finish this level entirely, really reminded me of Penguin Race in Super Mario 64. Still good. And I love the Penguin Race in Super Mario 64, but it's like, I remember it pissed me off a lot back in the day, so it was just kind of weird that I was just going through this, you know, this whole thing. So, we're 40 minutes in now, and we're still doing relatively good. Okay. Nice. Nice. That's nice. Louis said that's nice. He didn't talk to me all day. I'm just kidding. That's a fucking lie. Louis would have doxed me, you know. He beats me up off camera, so I gotta watch myself. He gets the golden fish from Rayman, comes after me, and he goes, you know what I'm saying? So, I get berated. See? I told you. He just beat me up. Yeah, he just beat me up. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw that live on stream. He beat me up. But anyways, this, I already read about the summit, but, yeah. 31, Hoodlum Headquarters. So let's talk about this level. The first part, we fall down from last level, and we're in a room full of boxes, and Globox is with me too. It's pretty cool area. Lots of boxes. This chick that's talking to us over a radio or some shit, and Globox was like, I love to meet her, girl. I was like, damn it, Globox, because that nigga was simping. That nigga was straight up, well, not simping, but that nigga was straight up, like, in love with her. And I was like, bro, that's a cardboard box. That's not even a real... Okay. He's an idiot, so. But he was simping. Anyways, and we had to do some switching, like switch stuff, like picking up rocks, putting them on some switches. No cap, just more basic platformer stuff in this first act. The second part, Glowbox has fallen for Andre's trap, and we have to get him back. We have to get back the dumbass. We have to get him back. The dumbass can't chill for a second. Lol. I did lots of beating up hoodlums, etc. So yeah, I'm trying to like sum up these bits in like not that long segments, because like you're just it's a platforming game, okay? What are you doing that's super lottie? Anyways, part 3. Not only were we making progress through the Hoodlum headquarters, but we were moving through their factory area, and I really like that. All the jumps you had to make were pretty cool. Like, we're pretty tight, too. And I like how we were in this factory area, and Raymond had to do, no. That's the song of Bad Dreams, actually. But you get my point. I love factory areas a lot in my video game stuff, and I love platforming in factory areas. Part 4. It starts off with these moving platforms, and I was chasing Glowbox to attempt to get him back. Then I fought a crazy machine boss. It was extremely hard, but I got through it. And I remember this segment took me a long fucking time to do. I remember I was sitting at this machine boss, and this machine boss, basically you have to get it up to a certain point, and then it will take a little bit of damage, and then you had to get rid of the hoodlum. It was a whole thing, and I absolutely despised like every second of that part. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't like it. And yeah, I just didn't like it. Part 5, the final part of this level ends us on a running segment just like Rayman 2. And you guys know the running segments in Rayman 2 are really, and I mean really good. Rayman 2's running segments are really good. Like, for example, if you remember Rayman 2 where shit's falling behind you, it was pretty much that in Rayman 3, and I loved it. I loved how they pretty much got the reference, and, you know, and stuff like that. But we're on the final level now. Like I said, this my experience is not long. I just wanted it to be good enough. And my apologies for getting angry in the last version of this stream. It's just that I just want my streams to be perfect, okay? I just want to be able to go live each week, once a week, twice a week, whatever the fuck, and stream my stuff. And when I can't do that, it's like I stress out about it a lot, because it's like, this is what I really love to do, like, out of everything. And it's like, you know, and you guys know this, but I'm just saying my apologies for the way I was earlier, okay? 32, the Tower of, and that's also an apology to, like, Louis, too, and shit.
You're all good, bro.
And it's like, well, I mean, I wasn't mad at Louis anyways, but still.
I get your passion for shit. I'm passionate about shit too, bro. I get it. You're all good.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I know. Don't ask. I know. Oh my god.
Tomorrow, right?
You know, Alex, you know I'm going hard, right?
Yeah.
What?
Donkey Kong Country.
It's either DK or Pac-Man, because they're both the Pac-Man's literally gone.
No.
Oh, wait, never mind. Fuck Pac-Man, never mind. Or actually, wait, Retro Dragon.
No.
Super Mario Kart?
I want Donkey Kong.
Alright.
I want Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
You sound like crazy, so good.
Because I want to be that nigga. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be Corey. I'd rather be myself than like somebody else. Because you're black. Yeah, you're black. You know, okay. But anyways, part 1. This level starts with me going into, by the way, you guys should check out Corey Kenshin's video on YouTube's racism and favoritism. You guys should check that out. Because, you know, I'm a black creator too, and after I saw that video, I understood everything.
He's spitting facts as fuck, and YouTube is...
But anyways, yeah, he's spitting facts and all that.
Oh god.
Hi, Brendan. Din. Anyways, this level starts with me going into the next area, and I had to beat up some more hoodlums, and after a bit, used most of my power-ups and did a lot of cool platforming. Part 2, I entered a big-ass room where I had to beat up some hoodlums. By the way, Luke says hi to you, bro.
Hi.
Like I said, my viewers love you, man. They love you.
I'm just doing my job, and...
Entered a big-ass room where I,
People that I know. Yes.
Yep. Had to beat up some hoodlums to use power-ups to help me reach the next sub-area. Lots of platforming and climbing involved. And the last part is going up a bunch of balloons, which was cool. Part 3, Glowbox hitched us a ride, and we're doing a riding segment. If there's enemies, Rayman gets on a turret and fires away. It was kind of cool. It was weird how they kind of introduced that little flying segment like Rayman 2 had, but I kind of liked Rayman 2's a little bit more. Part 4, it starts off with Rayman hearing Andre and Reflux talking in the background, and you're going up some stairs until you have to fight Reflux again. He's much bigger than last time, and he looks stronger too. Like, what the fuck? So basically, I go into detail about Phase 1, Phase 2, you know, and all of it.
Yeah.
So I am going to, like, just show you guys Reflux, the final boss. Final. Shit. Yes. Yeah. Does it show everything with the clouds? Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind, yes it does. Okay. And not gonna cap, this whole boss right here is 15 minutes. So I started this phase like a stronger version. I also love that little theme. Which I'll just skim over the shits until we hit like a different phase. As well, so like you guys can see what the hell is going on. See, now we're in this phase where you have to like go like grab your power-ups and stuff, make sure you don't get hit, and then try to hit his backside. So I'm just trying to speed up this fight so you guys can like get the context. Alright.
However.
And then this phase right here is when you go, like you use helicopter Rayman, and they don't tell you which platforms you have to go on. You just have to figure it out, which kind of sucked. I remember I died a lot here, and if you die at any point, you like restart that said part, which kind of sucks. But makes sense, it is the final boss. But after this part right here, you have a shooting segment. And by the way, he will regenerate in this final part of the phase, so. And he will go on the ground temporarily too. They have to shoot his little hoodlums. This is how he regenerates. He grabs as many little guys as possible to regenerate, while the little guys also try to damage you. And if you die at any point, you restart the whole fucking thing, so.
I never know. What the fuck?
I'm gonna show you guys the ending of the game too. I know it's too bright and you guys can barely see anything. My bad for.
Don't touch me! No! No! Glowbox! Help me! I'm scared! No!
Yeah, and then all the red lungs become hoodlums, and this part I like. I like the ending of Rayman 3. It's a weird game. But hey, at least it's better than Crash 3, right?
Huh?
Hey, we're back where we started. Looks like we get a full night's sleep after all.
Even though you guys sleep for centuries, but whatever.
Robots? I miss him. You know, he's happier now. Look at the red lumps. How happy they seem. I don't care. I want my Andy. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Besides, I wouldn't know how to do it. You have to scare a red lump. I hate to imagine what could possibly scare a lump.
I think her name is Anna. I think
That was the ending of Rayman 3. Jeez, that was weird. Jeez, that was like straight up jeez, that was really weird. I loved how Rayman removed his hands and remotely controlled them to scare a red lump to have Andre come back because Globox missed him. Rayman is such a good friend. I actually really love that moment because it was like Globox was like, man, I miss Andy. You know, he was kind of he did like Andre. I know it was weird, but like Globox really did like him, even though he was like a douchebag the whole time to him in a way. Rayman still was like, you know what? Okay, I'll have Andre, you know, come back and stuff, you know, and laced him up with that, which I thought was really awesome. 34. Once again, the music for the game is amazing. 35, I loved all the characters' voices in this game. 36, the cutscenes look amazing and are amazing to look at. 37, every boss, even the final boss, took me a minute to understand, and I like that. But I'm going to be honest with you. The final boss, this is the final thing I'm going to add before I talk about my final thoughts. The final boss did not need to be that long. I'm gonna be honest, the final boss in Rayman 3 was kind of ridiculous and very stretched out. Like, I get, like, a final boss being, like, the hardest boss, but you don't necessarily need to make it the longest boss battle, like, ever, man. It was 4 different phases of Reflux again, when we've already fought Reflux, like, I don't know, 2 different times in this game. And the boss battles, I mean, they were like, most of them were just hoodlums, like, having a certain, like, big thing up their sleeve. And then Reflux was, like, the main, like, villain of the game, other than Andre himself. You know, other than mutated Reflux, which Reflux is a weird name to kind of call him. But I really didn't like how long the final boss took me either. It took me a fat minute to defeat the final boss. And remember, I was playing Rayman 3 on D-pad, because my analog stick on the black controller, which is now broken, by the way, meaning I can't play any more emulated joints. I have to, like, actually, like, have Louis cop them. You know, so it's kind of, I mean, it's cool, but kind of not, because it's like, I mean, also waiting for a game is actually kind of a good thing, because that means, you know, it's like, I don't know, my experience could die off for a while, and then it's like, you know, Louis like, hey man, I got you something brand new. It's like, here you go, bitch. Oh shit, cool! You know, and it's like, I'm gonna do my experience again. But anyways, seriously though, the final boss did not need to be as long as it was, in my opinion. It needed to just be a harder version of Reflux. And I felt like 1 or 2 phases would have been okay, not fucking 4. But anyways, I digress. Let's get to my final thoughts on Rayman 3 for the Nintendo GameCube. And, you know, if I ever replay this game, I don't know if I'll replay it on the GameCube version again. We'll see. We'll see. I might make a new series called My Re-Experience, where I re-experience the games, but, like, there are different versions of them. Like, for example, if I did Super Mario All-Stars again, or Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3 and shit, I might do like the Game Boy Advance version. Same with the Donkey Kong Country Trilogy and shit. Maybe. I have ideas for that. But that's later down the line when I haven't played them in a while. But anyways, my thoughts on Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc GameCube version. Bro, I am happy I finally beat this amazing game. Because now I understand why a lot of people enjoyed Rayman 3. It's a very good game from start to finish. Very goofy as well. I love how they introduced new power-ups for Rayman. The bosses weren't super easy. The levels themselves were super fun and challenging overall. If you love Rayman 2 or Rayman in general, do yourself a favor and pick this masterpiece up. Thank you to everyone who worked on this game. Y'all are amazing people. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Peace out. Beating Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc GameCube version May 7th of 2022. Very early on in the year. Now we're going into fucking September coming up pretty soon. So seeing that now, it's like, holy shit, Alex, you're going to be talking about the games you played this year and the next year. I already know that. So, we're going to be doing a lot of that. But that was Rayman 3, man. I love this game. Rayman 3 is on a lot of consoles. Rayman 3 is on the Game Boy Advance, which I made my experience about. It is not Rayman 3, the Rayman 3 you're expecting. Rayman 3 is also on PlayStation 3. You know, they got Rayman 3 HD over there. I can't remember if it was on the PlayStation 2, but I think it was. Rayman 3 was also, yeah, it was ported to PlayStation 3. It was on GameCube. I think it was on PlayStation 2. I can't really remember. But yeah, it was on a lot, and I mean a lot of different, like, consoles and stuff. So if you want to pick this game up, I just recommend whatever version what system you have it for. Like, for example, if you have PlayStation 2, maybe try to find Rayman 3 for the PlayStation 2 and stuff. But if you have Rayman 3 for GameCube, if you have a Wii / original Wii, obviously, or a regular GameCube, get Rayman 3 for the GameCube version, get the same version I played. And by the way, the console versions of Rayman 3 aren't really that different compared to Rayman 2, so that's also nice. And also, I'm not even going to go over, like, the differences of Rayman 3 HD, because Rayman 3 HD, all it is, to let you guys know, Rayman 3 HD is literally just Rayman 3 all over again, but just higher definition. It's on a console that can go HD. That's literally the differences. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy my experience with Rayman 3, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this stream wasn't omega long, like nowhere near. It's actually one of my shortest live streams I made on this channel, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I think my experience should be shorter. They shouldn't be like I should probably strive to like make them shorter for you guys, so you guys can like consume the episode. But anyways, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Thank you, Tablet, Wi-Fi for actually working the whole fucking stream. I appreciate that. So I'm just going to start going live around 9, 10 o'clock at best. So Wi-Fi can get a little fresh. Because I guess it needs to wake up too or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you guys later.